So welcome guys, I am Prathamesh Thorat and you're on the Pratham Codes. So guys, today in this video I am going to discuss about some steps, some instructions everyone should follow to become a good programmer. So one who want to become a good programmer, want to become a coder, want to dive into the field of the coding, who can watch this video. So without wasting a time, let's start our video. So guys, I have created a roadmap for your whole journey in the field of the programming, in the field of the coding. So just take a look on this. So guys, this is a mind map which I have been created. So guys, the first very important step to get dive in the field of the coding, which is the right age. Which is the right age you should start your programming career. When you should start learning programming. So guys, I think that the right age is the 15 or the 16. Because guys, if you are the less than 15, then you should focus on basics of the computer. You should focus on your studies, because at this age your math is not so good. In your syllabus there is a no more math which is required for the programming. If you are at the age of the 15 or the 16, then you have sufficient knowledge for the coding. If you are starting late, if you are in the college, then it is also a nice chance to dive. And if you are thinking to give any exam like the JEE and the GATE, then don't worry, you can learn the programming after passing those exam after in your college life. So now talk about what is the pre-knowledge is required for the coding. So pre-knowledge is very essential in the all of the field. So pre-knowledge in the coding, the things you know before learning coding are the computer basics. You should know what are the folders, what are files, how to move them, how does this work. So this is a basic knowledge of our computer era. You should be familiar with the current technology. You should have a good knowledge of the math of the 9th and 10th. So that's why I say that you should be of age 15, 16 or the greater. You should have a logical and curious habitat. You can also build it, but if you are a curious boy, then it is nice to be a coder, because there is too many logics in the programming. And you should have a passion to learn the new things in the world of the coding, because world of the coding is nothing but the world of the learning. So if you have all these age and pre-knowledge category, then we just move to our next point, which is the learning one programming language. So guys, before starting programming, we need to choose a programming language. So what is a programming language? So programming language is a medium by which we give instructions to this dumb computer. So to give instructions, we need a medium which is a programming language. So there are three main programming languages in the market, which are C++, Java and the Python. So most of the placement companies, experts, expect C++ from you, because it is the basics of the programming, and I also recommend you to learn the C++. It has the basics of the programming, but you can also learn the Java there. You can build nice Android applications with the Java. And Python is a worldwide programming language used for the web development, Android, desktop, data science, machine learning, and cyber security. But I think that C++ you should learn. By learning C++, you will got all the basic knowledge of the programming. So just take a look which are the main concepts you should learn in a programming language. So guys, there are some main concepts. That is, first is what is the coding, what is the programming, because if you don't know what you are learning, then it is completely waste. Then you should learn the syntax of the programming language. I think this is you are not understanding very well, but after learning a programming language you will get familiar with all those things. Just follow these topics, that you need to learn the syntax, what are the variables in the programming language. These are the same as variables in the maths. What are the basic operations in the programming language, what are the loops, if else statement, and what are the built-in data types. You will learn all these things in the one programming language. After learning the programming language, just become the master, not the master, but learn as much you can solve the questions. After that you can learn your DSA. So what is the DSA? DSA is a course in which you can learn data structures and the algorithm. So what are the data structures? Basically there are 12 data structure in the C++. There are 3 built-in data structures, which are the structures, union, and the classes. Classes are the user-defined data structure. Then you should learn the arrays, then matrices, then linked list, stack, cube, binary trees, heap, and graph. Just don't fear by hearing these names. These are very easy to learn, and after learning, you will say how easy this is. After that, you can learn the algorithm. So, algorithm is a pattern to solving the questions, to perform some applications on the data structure. There are some points which are analysis of the algorithm, because you want to compare two algorithms. So there are too many types of algorithm, like the searching algorithm, sorting algorithm, greedy algorithm, and too many. You can read this. I will give its link in the description. After learning the DSM, now you need to have a great experience. Now how you will gain your experience? So for that, you can participate in the contest like the Code Chef, Hash Code, Code Jam. These are the contests which are organized by the Google and some other companies. On take a participate, they will give you some questions. If you solve and become in a rank, they will also reward you. You can try new many things. You can practice much more questions. And one more thing, you should learn the important technologies like the GitHub, and the Gigs for Gigs, which is a learning platform. Now you have such a knowledge that you can move to our theory part. So theory in the field of programming are the operating systems, DBMS, servers, and communication system. So communication is very important topic in this, and you need to learn the servers also, because this will help you in your next career. And operating system, I think you know, but you don't want to go in the deep inside this. You want to only know the basics of the operating system. What is DBMS? What are servers? What are communication systems? So if you have all these, you can solve much more questions as you can. I think you should solve 640 questions in your whole year. If you are thinking that you can solve this question in one day, then not. This is not possible. Now just move to our next session, which is the new technologies. Now you have a programming language, you have DSA, you have such an experience that you can learn the web development, or Android iOS development, or desktop, or you can program the Arduino. So what is Arduino, web development, Android, desktop? So guys, web development is to develop this web. I am handling this web. This is a web application. You need to create this. You can learn the Android or iOS application development. You can learn the desktop development. These are the apps of the desktop which you need to develop. You can just learn all of these, and you can also master in the Arduino programming, which is really very creative. Now you have such a knowledge that you can create your some nice world helping projects. So what project you should do? So your projects must be based on your technologies you have learned. You should start with some simple projects, like a simple game, like a simple chatting apps, and then you can just run toward the big projects, which you can add in your market, which you can called as a production application. You can do the freelancing, you can have an internship and participate in the contest like GSOC hackathons. Now you have such a knowledge that you can do anything. You are a master in this field. Now only one thing is required, is to explore new. You only need to explore much more things in the field of the coding. So what are the things you can explore? You can explore the machine learning, cyber security, and you can also build your own tech startup. And now guys, there is only one thing, that take your own decisions on your own. So guys, if you like this video, please subscribe my channel, like this video. If you have any doubt, you can comment me out.